Have you ever paused and wondered, when your cat stares at you, what exactly are they seeing? Not just physically, but how do they truly perceive you? We naturally think they recognize us as humans, just as we recognize them as cats. But the truth is, your cat doesn't experience the world, or you, in the same way you do. In fact, scientific studies suggest that your cat might not even realize you're a different species, and this small detail could completely shift the way you see your relationship. How cats physically see the world. To understand this better, we need to start with their vision. Cats have incredible night vision and can detect the slightest movement, making them excellent nocturnal hunters. However, their ability to see fine detail or color is limited. Unlike humans who see a full range of red, green, and blue hues, cats are closer to being red-green colorblind. Their world is a softer palette of blues and greens. And when it comes to faces, they're not exactly facial recognition experts. Studies show cats don't recognize their humans by facial features the way dogs often do. Instead, your cat identifies you through your scent, your voice, and your consistent behaviors. That's why they may ignore your picture, but come running the moment you open a can at feeding time. To your cat, it's your actions, not your face, that define who you are. Identity through interaction, not appearance. This brings us to a key insight. Your cat doesn't care about your appearance the way humans do. To them, your identity is built on routine interactions. They're not analyzing your walk, height, or species. They're more interested in how you behave in their world. And if that sounds unusual, we're just getting started. Because the way cats perceive you is deeply tied to how they treat each other. The feline social blueprint. Cats aren't pack animals like dogs. They're naturally more solitary. But that doesn't make them antisocial. Instead, they form selective, meaningful social bonds with other cats and with people they trust. So, when your cat rubs against your legs, follows you from room to room, or randomly curls up on your lap, they're not just being cute. They're treating you like another cat, a member of their inner circle. And in the feline world, social interaction isn't about submission or dominance. It's about trust, territory, and shared routines. When they drop a dead bug at your feet or sprawl across your laptop, they're not being difficult. They're showing affection in the only language they know. Feline affection, you're one of them. Many of the things your cat does with you are behaviors reserved for trusted felines. Tail wrapping, gentle headbutts, and that classic slow blink. These aren't just random gestures. They're signals of deep comfort. When your cat offers you these behaviors, they're not seeing you as a pet owner. They're seeing you as a fellow cat, a companion, even family. That's why experts believe cats don't draw a clear line between humans and cats. In their eyes, you're not a completely different creature. You're just a large, slightly awkward, furless cat who's part of their world. Do cats really think we're cats? So here's the big question. Do cats actually think we're cats? Or are they just pretending? While it's obvious to us that we're different, cats don't divide the world by species the way humans do. Some animal behaviorists believe cats may recognize certain differences. We walk upright, we're taller, we lack fur, and we speak in strange sounds. But despite those differences, they don't label us. Instead, they judge us by how we interact. Are you someone who responds to them, respects their space, understands their signals? If yes, then to your cat, you're good company. Species doesn't matter. Mirrored behaviors, just like mama cat. And here's where it gets even more fascinating. The ways your cat behaves with you closely mirror how they behave with other cats, especially their mothers. When your cat needs your lap, it's echoing the same action kittens use to stimulate milk flow from their mothers. When they groom your hair or lick your hand, they're offering mutual grooming, a powerful gesture of trust in the cat world. These actions are full of meaning, and when your cat treats you this way, it's because they've accepted you, not just as a human in their life, but as someone they bond with on a deep, instinctual level. When your cat meows, it means more than you think. Have you ever noticed how your cat meows at you but rarely at other cats? That's not random. In fact, adult cats almost never meow at each other. Meowing is a special language they've developed just for humans. It's their unique way of connecting with us, like a private line of communication. So, when your cat meows, needs, or rubs up against you, They're speaking their heart in a language tailored just for you. You're more than a friend, you're a parent. Now here's where it gets really fascinating. Many feline behavior experts believe your cat doesn't just see you as a fellow cat. They actually see you as their parent, and more specifically, their mother. Think about it. Does your cat meow to get your attention? Do they knead you with their paws or follow you from room to room? These are all behaviors kittens display toward their mothers. And why? Because to your cat, you're the one who feeds them, comforts them, and keeps them safe. That's not just a bond. It's a deep-rooted dependency, a maternal one. Kitten-like love that never grows old. Here's the touching part. Cats don't simply grow out of kitten behavior when they trust someone. They carry it into adulthood and redirect it to you. So, when your cat curls up on your lap, purrs softly, or brings you a random gift like a sock or a toy mouse, they're not treating you like a roommate. They're treating you like their mom. You're not a superior or a master. You're their trusted caregiver, their safe space, their oversized two-legged mother figure. Why they act clingy. That's why your cat sometimes acts clingy or even a little jealous when you give attention elsewhere. They don't see you as just a companion. They see you as family, the protector, the one they rely on when the world feels too big or too loud. This emotional bond is strong, personal, and it explains so much of their affectionate, sometimes quirky, behavior. So next time your cat jumps into your lap, meows for food, or gently presses their paws into your chest like they're kneading dough, remember this. They don't see you as just human. They see you as something far more important. You are their anchor, their comfort, and the one they trust unconditionally. A memory that lasts. And now that we know how deeply they bond with us, another question naturally comes up. What do they remember? Do they recall the first day you brought them home? That weekend you went away? Or those quiet moments when you were sad and they curled up next to you? You'd be surprised. Because even though cats are quiet, they're incredibly observant, especially when it comes to emotional moments, what they remember about you. If you've ever wondered how much your cat truly remembers, whether it's your voice, your habits, or the emotional vibe in the room, there's an entire world inside their memory you probably haven't explored. And some of those memories, they might stay with them forever. You're not just your cat's human, you're their world. Their voice when they meow, their warmth when they need, their safety when they hide. To them, you're not a different species, you're family. A giant, loving, clumsy cat they trust with their life. If this video helped you see through their eyes, really feel the bond you share, don't let it stop here. Hit that like button. Subscribe to our feline community.